In this video, we'll examine some Airway segmentations and perform attribute relabeling and discover some problems with labeling. This is the kind of data that we're working with here. So we have a cone beam CT scan of patients, and we have Airway segmentations here. And you can see all the different parts of the airway identified here through these object segmentations. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Batch Operations, Edit Segmentation Labels, and review the Airway segmentations here. So these are the labels that are used throughout, and we can study these to kind of see if there's any potential issues. So this might be an issue here. This is showing that some of the scans are using value number 12 for the ethmoid left and the nasal left, and then also nasal left and right here. There's potentially a labeling problem that we have with the scans here. To explore this, we want to create a new attribute database for Airway here, and we're going to have the organ or the anatomy, let's say the anatomy that we're examining, and we can specify it in this format here, so infundibulum, maxillary septum, nasopharynx, etc. And also we do have a side, so we do have a left and right side, which we can specify as well, like this. And then let's save that. And then what we want to do is we want to go through each of these values and then replace them with consistent attribute labels. So in this case, the operator labeled this object infundibulum left, which is correct, but it's indicated as a single label, and we need to correct this to be two separate labels for the anatomy and the side as two separate fields. So we can specify the anatomy and the side, and we want it to be infundibulum left, which is what we have here. And then what we want to do is we don't want to add, we want to replace what is there. And so it's going to replace this single field with two separate fields, one for the anatomy and one for the side. And we can apply that. And now we've updated. Infundibulum left has now been corrected. We can do the same for the right hand side. And again, we're replacing the attributes, so we're replacing the single field with the updated attribute here. That's been updated. Now for this one, you can see that there's some scans that are using the maxillary left, some are using the maxillary sinus left for the fields. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this consistent. So we're going to have this be the left side. This will just simply be maxillary, and that will update all of these to be consistently labeled. So we can see which particular scan is using this one here. So scan number 2 is using maxillary sinus here. So this will change all of these single fields to be the consistent two fields that we're looking for here. Now we've been updated. Let's do the same for the maxillary right. And again, we're going to update all of these. It's the same scan that had the sinus text added to it. We have maxillary right updated. Septum. Let's remove the side. Updates this to septum. So the key difference here is, even though this looks to be the same, the default field was marked as target, and so we're changing the attribute field to anatomy here. So there's, even though it looks the same up here, you can check the details down here. Now we've been updated there. Here's a pharynx. So a similar change here. And so far this seems pretty straightforward, but we do actually run into some issues in a bit with these scans. Now we need to go back to changing the side. So it's just this phenoid. And we need to add the side back. Phenoid left. Place there. You can see the change that's occurring here. So the anatomy is going to be set to sphenoid. The side is set to left. Let's update sphenoid right. Sphenoid right, okay, now back to here. So ethmoid post, left. So we only have ethmoid here, so maybe we need to have an additional field, which we can add for post or anti. So let's say direction. So let's set all of these to post left, all of these to post right, and we're going to need to figure out why there's a nasal indicated here. So let's continue with 10 here. Let's say ethmoid direction is post, side is left, anatomy ethmoid side left, direction post. And let's replace all of these now to be consistent. One left post, and let's change all these to be post right. There's even a spelling error here. That's one of the advantages of using this attributes database, is you can ensure the consistent spelling between all of these different objects and operators. So you can see the spelling error here. So let's do the update there. Okay, now we've got a couple different variations here, so let's see what's going on. So it looks like this first scan labels this part, or this anatomy, as nasal left. So it's possible it got swapped or just mislabeled. So let's take a look at that. Load, this is scan number 1, we can find scan number 1. Load that here.